Hello Gemini, welcome to my channel. Victoria here at Radiant Moon Tarot. This is your July 2022 singles reading. If you are single and ready to mingle, looking for love, then this is the reading for you. There'll be a lot of different messages that do come out in this reading. So take what the parts that resonate with you and leave the rest behind, because not everything will be for you. If you are new to my channel, hello and welcome. If you're returning, welcome back as always. I am so truly grateful for each and every one of you. And if you are a returning viewer to the singles readings, then we're going to see what we can do to get you over into the love readings instead. So just so you're aware, my intention for this reading, just because I am a few days late in July, the energy here will last from now all the way until the middle of August. Okay, so give you a little bit of extra time while setting my intentions here. I'm going to be pulling all of your cards, and then we'll go a little bit deeper into the messages. However, for your overall energy so far, we've got the door to spirit is opening. So I think here that some of you really do have some spiritual intervention. Perhaps you've been practicing the law of attraction. Okay, you may even have a spiritual connection that is coming in here for you. Okay, something that you've attracted in, someone whose vibration matches yours. I do see that some of you have a little bit of indecision there coming in, so you might be a little bit conflicted. Okay, do I want love? Do I not want love? What do I want? What don't I want? Okay, and so sometimes we're a little bit of a crossroads there. Okay, because I mean, hey, it's difficult to be vulnerable, especially if you've been hurt in the past, right? So, it's hard to break out of your shell sometimes. All right, but we have the second chakra coming in with Archangel Ariel as well, and this is your sacral chakra. Okay, so this is your source of intimacy and creativity. So this is actually an excellent energy because Archangel Ariel is working very closely with you, is guiding you, and has cleared out your chakra. So you are ready to get intimate with another person in your world. Okay, you might be a little conflicted and you might be a little bit unsure. Okay, but the time for you is now here, Gemini. All right, so bottom of this last deck, by the way, we've got the Ace of Cups coming on in, and we also have an Ace of Cups coming in over here. We have an Ace of Wands as well. So we've got a lot of potential, a lot of new beginnings on the horizon for you. But with the door to spirit, you do have some spiritual guidance, intervention, and perhaps even some healing that's coming in here for you for the month ahead. And healing is always good. Okay, and sometimes we think that we've healed from something from our past, and then it bobbles back up again. Okay, so this door to spirit is opening. I also feel here that you may have a connection coming in here for you that is deeper than just a fling. Someone who is connected with you on another realm. Someone who is connected to your heart, your soul, perhaps someone that you've known in a past life. And so it's a very powerful connection that may come in there for you. But I do have some peace and some healing coming in there for you with that door to spirit. Okay, so a little bit of meditation may do you good, especially in times of indecision. Sometimes we get we overthink and we overanalyze things. Okay, and sometimes we need to choose our path. Now, I think for some of you here with the indecision energy, yes, you may have this little bit of back and forth energy. Am I ready for love? Am I not ready? What do I want? What don't I want? Okay, you're back and forth, back and forth. But I think others of you, you may actually have more than one potential suitor. Not such a bad energy to have. But you may need to make a choice. You may need to make an important choice between a couple of people. Sometimes we do start out by just dating, by just taking things easy, taking things casual. But if you are talking to more than one person, you might come to the point in the next month and a half or so where you really need to choose, because you can't string along multiple people for too long there. So you might need to make that kind of decision. But we do have Archangel Ariel coming in here with your second chakra, your sacral chakra. This is your source of intimacy. Okay, and so I think for one, that you have the power to create the life that you're looking for, to attract the right kind of people in the right kind of circumstances. Okay, you've got a lot of spiritual and angelic help coming your way. But when we have this energy coming in, your sacral chakra is clear. You are ready to be intimate again with somebody else. You're ready to have a deeper connection than, than perhaps even you thought that you were looking for. Okay, so it's a very wonderful energy there. Your chakra is cleared. Okay, and if you need a little bit of help opening up, okay, putting some walls down, call in Archangel Ariel there for a little bit of extra guidance. But we also have the door to personal healing and happiness opening for you. It's absolutely beautiful. Okay, the doors are flung wide open. You've got a lot of abundance, a lot of potential, and a lot of new beginnings that are on the way. We've got this beautiful dove of peace, of inner peace, of healing, putting the past to rest so that you can fully and beautifully embrace the future. So a lot of potential, a lot of doors opening for you. The energy coming in, we do have the Ace of Cups, and as I already said, we've got the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So we have a lot of love, a lot of potential connections, a lot of happiness and joy, by the way, as well, that is opening up to you. Okay, that door really is flung wide open, and the future is so bright. You've got to wear some shades here. Okay, so the Ace of Cups certainly does represent that there's new love on the horizon for you. It's available for you now. What are you going to do? Because we are always co-creating with the universe, right? It could just be this energy of I'm open, I'm ready to receive, my chakras are clear, I'm got some peace and some healing coming in, I'm letting things go, and I am open and I am ready to fall in love. Okay, your heart is open and you are feeling really positive, but there's also this new love out here for you. Okay, but you have to do something. And even if you're practicing law of attraction and, you're setting intentions, you're manifesting, you're working with the moon cycles, whatever you happen to be doing to improve your chances, to increase your odds, okay, you also do need to do something. We're always co-creating with the universe, right? We take one step forward and the universe sends us some energy back. Okay, so I have a friend who says, Vicky, she says, she says like, Mr. Right is just not going to materialize on your couch beside you. And I'm like, really? Prove it. Okay. But no, in all seriousness, folks, you do need to get out. You do need to do something or take some initiative or, at least tell a friend that you're ready and you're open to receiving love. Because what also we have in here is look at all these ones. We've got the Ace of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, the Ten of Cups. Now, if that is not a recipe for your happy ever after, I don't know what is. Okay, beautiful, beautiful energy. This is a shift in a cycle for you. Okay, this is a period of growth, of meeting new connections, of finding or stumbling across Mr. or Mrs. Right for yourself. Okay, you may have an abundance of connections that are potentially out there for you, but the Wheel of Fortune, okay, hold on to your hat. Okay, this is really the universal green light that it is time for you to find love. Okay, that long-term security, that happiness, the happy ever after energy with that Ten of Cups. Happy family, happy life, happy whatever it is that you are looking for. The potential here in the future is very much wide open. The universe is sending you this universal green light. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune, a shift in cycle of growth, of expansion. You name it, good luck, good fortune is on your side. It's a little bit of a faded energy coming in here, moving you towards your destiny. Okay, so again, there's some spiritual intervention that's coming in here as well. So whenever we have a change in the cycle, sometimes we do have a little bit instability. Okay, that could certainly be where some indecision is coming from. But the Wheel of Fortune can sometimes bring about surprises. So expect the unexpected when we get the Wheel of Fortune. So this is awesome energy that's coming in here now, challenging you. We do have the Ace of Staves, taking action. Okay, the aces are always good, regardless of the position that they fall in. All right, but the Ace of Staves here aces are usually a sign of manifestation, right? We've got 3 of them popping out of your reading so far. Actually, I didn't look at what else we've got coming out, but I guess we'll find out. But the Ace of Staves is really, I think, part of the challenge is breaking away from a cycle. For some of you, this may not speak to all, transitioning from physical connections to romantic ones. Okay, the Ace of Staves is quite often this physical, passionate, chemical attraction to people. Okay, it can represent just those little flings that we have, but whereas the Ace of Cups there is a little bit of a deeper emotion. I'm sorry if you hear those noises. It's my dog just sleeping right there. Apparently she's dreaming, so maybe she'll stop in a second. Anyways, so that may be part of a challenge for some of you, right? Deciding what you want, the indecision. Do I want to just play the field? Do I want dating? Do I want something exciting, something that is physical, or am I looking for this deep romance, this deep connection, or in a perfect world, I want both? So that might be part of the challenge there for some of you, right? Trying to make that little decision. I mean, in a perfect world, yes, blending them both together would be absolutely fantastic. But the Ace of Staves, the Ace of Wands energy can certainly represent you taking action. All right, opening that door, moving forward. Okay, it's very yang energy, right? That masculine energy. Okay, there's maybe an imbalance here between your open, your feminine side, right? Being open, you're ready to receive, you've done some healing, okay, and all this beautiful energy is flowing, and then we've got this yang energy is not enough action, perhaps, right? So, so perhaps that's a little bit of a challenge there for you, is putting yourself out there, is taking action, and embracing this yang energy, okay, the get her done energy, the move forward energy, okay. But I also do think here that there is multiple opportunities here for you to move forward, but also with a challenge here. We do have the Knight of Swords and the Knave of Cups. The Knave of Cups is the Page of Cups energy. The Knight of Swords is, of course, the Knight of Swords. So I think here that there's perhaps a very important conversation that you are possibly needing to have. I'm getting the interesting. I'm getting the energy that I don't think this is for everybody, but I think at least somebody out there, you know what you want and you know who it is. Okay, and maybe part of the challenge here is putting yourself out there and having that conversation. Okay, but this also does show that this Ace of Staves energy, when you take action, okay, the universe reciprocates. We got new love coming in here with the Knave of Cups. Okay, we also have that Knight of Swords. So, chatting, communicating, potential suitors, okay, creating something, okay, putting yourself out there, being open, okay, and moving on and moving forward. So get out there and put yourself out there a little bit. And I think you'll be very pleasantly surprised about what is around the corner. But I think here that perhaps it's been a little bit of a waiting game for you. Okay, you might also feel that it's a little bit of a waiting game, but the Knave of Cups, the Page of Cups energy brings a surprise. Okay, the Knight of Swords is, very quick, very fast moving energy. Okay, so it could be that, man, oh man. Okay, well, it's kind of exciting. I think some of you, or at least somebody, is about to be swept off their feet. Just saying. This may just be such a powerful connection that you have with somebody, okay? And I think this will maybe initially scare the pants off you. Not in like a really bad way, but really like, okay, I wanted love and I just didn't expect it to happen this fast, or I didn't expect it to be this person, or I didn't expect this to, materialize in this particular way, okay? And, or I didn't expect these feelings, this energy to be so freaking strong. Okay, because even though we have the Ace of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and the Page of Cups in your challenge position, it just means that it's something that is a little bit harder for you to deal with, or it's something that you're not expecting, something is a bit of a surprise, or something that's a little bit of more of a waiting game. Okay, excuse me, something that you may even have to put a little bit more effort into. So I think there's some excellent things out there for you, okay? And part of that challenge may be to get yourself out there, or, whew, man, oh man, I think you got some sort of surprise coming in here. I think that when you do put yourself out there, okay, or if you do start to take some action, all right, or if you do make that decision, this is what I want, okay, know what you want, get all of your ducks in a row, and then boom, that's where that magic happens for you. All right, blessings headed your way. We've got healing coming your way. Okay, the Five of Cups as a blessing is releasing, letting go, processing old emotions, worries, fears, and doubts, and then turning yourself around, shifting your energy and being focused on what is yet to come, being focused on the solutions, being focused on the potential, the new connections that are coming in this cup, right? We've got 3 cups that are spilt. This guy is grieving. There's a light over here in this castle, and there's 2 cups that are still standing there. So true love is not unattainable for you. It is very much attainable for you. Okay, so if you've been going through some healing, okay, I think here that your blessing here is that you're going to see things in a more positive light. I think you're going to let go of any kind of lack mentality. And you know how sometimes when we're looking for love or we're looking for a job or whatever happens to be that we're looking for, sometimes we focus on the negative aspects, right? We focus on what we don't want. Okay. And that doesn't work, because wherever we put our attention, wherever we put our energy, that is what flows back to us. Okay. So the blessing here, I think, is flipping the script a little bit, is instead of focusing on what you don't want, I think you're going to turn around and focus on what it is that you do want, because that's where you're going to put your energy. That's where you're going to put your attention. And that is what you're going to attract back in. And of course, as soon as you do that, boom, magic. All right. More blessings headed your way. We do have more healing with the Three of Swords, healing of the mind, the soul, and the heart. Look at that. Okay. The Three of Swords, there may have been some disappointments, some losses, some issues, some challenges. Okay. You may even have some challenges or some, some potential connections in the month ahead that just don't go anywhere. Okay. Maybe they're a little bit disappointing for you. Okay. But the blessing is that you're going to get over it. Okay. And, you're going to stay on the positive side. Okay. Blessings and blessings and blessings, galore. Okay. We also do have the Seven of Coins. And this is in the reverse. Okay. But it is a blessing. So I'll just flip that back around. Strategy pays off. Okay. Patience is rewarding. Okay, you're rewarded by being patient. Okay, or by putting your plan in place. All right, by doing things even a different way, taking a different alternate approach at finding love. Okay, the Seven of Coins is where we do step back and we do look at where we're at. Okay, am I on the right track? Do I need to do something different? Do I continue doing what I'm doing? Okay, and you're assessing the situation, and there is a blessing in that. Okay, and in not charging ahead with the first connection that you meet. I think you're going to have an energy of patience, practicality, and a little bit of discernment in here as well. Okay, and I think here that you're going to maintain a positive energy. Okay, because I think you're going to have this understanding, if you don't already, and you probably do. Sometimes we just need to be reminded. Okay, that patience, it ends up rewarding you with abundance of blessings. Okay, and knowing that you might meet a connection, maybe it's something a little bit exciting, but then after a couple of dates or a few conversations, you're like, I don't know, I don't think we're on the same page. And I think here you have that innate ability here to let things go. Okay, and then nope, and then just trusting that there's other fish in the sea, there's someone else around the corner that is better in alignment for me. And sure enough, there is. Sometimes you need to kiss a few frogs. Okay, but I think the Seven of Coins is also where we start to see some abundance flowing in. We start to see some things happening. Okay, and I think that you've got a lot of potential. You've got a lot of seeds out there. Okay, you planted a lot of seeds, and now you are about to reap those rewards. Your advice from Spirit: the Three of Cups. Get out, have fun, be social. Done. Simple. Very simple message. Okay, embrace the positive vibe. Put yourself out there with a smile on your face and a song in your heart, and you will attract somebody back that makes you feel like a god or a goddess, something that is really deeply connected with your heart. Okay, so stay positive, have fun, embrace the joyous, exciting parts of life, and you will have so much wonderful things flowing back to you. Okay, the Three of Cups is a social card, so perhaps there is some social networking you can do. Maybe there's if you have some hobbies or some interests, perhaps there's some groups that you can join, right? You just never know where you might meet new people. Maybe there's a singles group in your area. You might be able to join that, right? If online dating and things like that aren't for you, maybe you can do something face to face, right? And, they do have singles clubs and things like that that meet sometimes on Facebook, or there's, other ones that may be available in your city. But you also may have somebody in your social circle that may be able to help you out. You may even already know somebody in your social circle. Perhaps you already met somebody. All right, but we have the 9 of Swords here. So Spirit really wants you to put your fears, worries, doubts, and anxieties aside. The 9 of Swords is one of those self-imposed restrictive energies where we overthink, we overanalyze, we obsess, we get ourselves lying awake at night, we toss and we turn. So I think Spirit here is really saying get out of your head and into your heart. Overthinking, overanalyzing, or worrying about things only is going to create obstacles and blockages for you. Be footloose and fancy free. Okay, when something, the Wheel of Fortune, okay, something can happen at any time with that. Okay, it's a new cycle coming in. All right, and that 9 of Swords, okay, we don't want to create our own blocks. Okay, so expect the unexpected, be hopeful and positive rather than being fearful, okay, or negative. All right, and that's when that magic really does happen. All right, we also have the Queen of Batons here, which is the Queen of Wands energy. So Spirit's really wanting you to embrace your inner confidence. Okay, let your inner light out, let your inner light shine. Okay, take the lead, but also be ready to receive. Put yourself out there, do something fun, do something excited, be confident in your ability to attract the right type of people and the right type of situations at the right time for you. Okay, that Queen of Wands. And Spirit also wants you to recognize, okay, how much you have to offer, okay, how much you bring to the table. Now, this can also represent a friend. Queen of Wands energy is very similar. It's very much like a best friend kind of energy. So again, you may have somebody in your social circle that may introduce you to somebody, that may help you meet other people, okay, or get out of your shell if you're kind of feeling like you're stuck in a rut. Okay, you may go on an adventure with this person, okay, or maybe this is a friend that you may be developing deeper feelings for. It happens. Okay, it happens. Probably not a best friend. I would, hey, not that you can't fall in love with your best friend. Hey, it does happen. Okay, I'm thinking probably more of like an acquaintance, someone that you know via your social circle, maybe someone that you've met a couple of times. Okay, but you never know. There may be some feelings there. If you get an invitation to go somewhere, go. Even if you don't feel like it on the day, right? Sometimes we accept invitations and then on the day of some sort of event or get together, we're like, oh, I don't want to go. Make yourself go out the door. All right. We have your overall outcome. We've got the 2 of Arrows here. Now that's the 2 of Swords energy. So the 2 of Swords energy is actually about balance. Okay. And with this being in the upright, okay, I think you're balanced. I think you are trusting your intuition in this energy. I think you're making decisions. I think you're making choices. And I think you're, weighing up your options equally. Okay. You're making that really good, positive decision just for you. Okay. With that energy, again, you may have more than one potential suitor, but it can also represent that you may be in the energy where you're meeting someone dollar for dollar, because it can be harmony with that 2 of Arrows. Okay, so perhaps you're having a conversation with somebody and you're just right there. You're right there. You're both in alignment with each other. You're communicating on the same level. Okay, not necessarily the same subjects, okay, but your intelligence, your intellect, and your ability to communicate is right on point with that person. Now, the 2 of Arrows can, yes, also represent needing to make an important decision. It can represent a little bit of indecision. So if you are undecided, remember, follow this advice from Spirit. Okay, remember, if you've got some invitation to go somewhere, sometimes we want to retreat back into our shell. No, 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 no. Put yourself out there. Okay, but the 2 of Arrows can also be you just really trusting your intuition. Okay, and it can represent being a little bit guarded or closed off. Traditionally, we do have those 2 arrows crossed across your heart a little bit. Okay, so it could just be that you're being a little bit discerning, or a little bit cautious, okay? Because you've got so much wonderful energy here. I don't think that it's that you're closed off, okay? I think it's a little bit more caution than anything else. And caution is okay. Boundaries are okay. We just don't want to build a big wall, a big impenetrable wall. We don't want to close ourselves off. Okay, but you do also have the Five of Swords and the Nine of Coins coming out here. Okay, so the Five of Swords can represent some communication issues or some conflict. So this actually may be for some of you, okay, where you do need to put up a little bit of a barrier, okay, or a little bit of boundaries. The Five of Swords quite often can be that niggling voice in the back of your head, okay, saying negative things, okay, you know, oh, you're never going to find love, or, you know, this, that kind of thing, okay, so we want to get rid of that, okay, we want to get rid of that, and we want to embrace our independence, and we want to be secure in who we are and what it is that we want, okay, but the Five of Swords can just be a little bit of confusion as well, okay, and again, we need to make a decision possibly with that Two of Arrows, okay, but the Nine of Coins here, I think whatever issues that you've got going on, whatever kind of conflict, I think that there's perhaps a couple of different things going on. You may have some voices in your head that you need to put to rest there a little bit, cut off and detach from that energy. Okay, I also think here that there may be, you know, probably, you know, you may, if you're putting yourself out and you're playing the field a little bit, you're going on some dates, there may be some issues with that, some conflicts that may arise because of that. But I think here that you're really going to stay firm, you're going to stand your ground, you're really going to feel secure and solid in your decision making or in how you conduct yourself moving forward. But the Nine of Coins is an energy of completion and it's success. And it's a lot of abundance that is flowing your way there as well. Okay, so I think that there's so many doors opening for you. I think there's a lot of positivity. I think there's a lot of potential that is coming about in your world. So stay positive, be open, try new things, put yourself out there, okay, and do exactly what Spirit has advised you to do, okay? A lot of wonderful, helpful assistance that is on the way for you. So let's pull out just a few last cards here for some last messages for you guys. With the Knave of Cups and the Knight of Swords, being in your challenge position, by the way, the Knave of Cups, I mean, it can certainly be some new love, something that catches you off guard a little bit, or something that kind of, whew, you can see some potential. But that with the Knight of Swords can also represent, again, with that Ace of Wands, kind of like the quick fling energy, okay, the Knight of Swords, in and out, okay, it's like, woohoo, here we are, we're on for the ride, okay, the Knave of Cups, perhaps someone a little childish, doesn't want to commit, okay, someone's very fun, all right, and so again, that, you know, that challenge may be transitioning out of that energy into a deeper, more heartfelt connection, that might be it for some of you, right, or finding, you know, someone that is not just a fly-by-night kind of, oh yeah, hey, how's it going, you want something a little bit more secure in that, okay, and again, yeah, sometimes finding that love is a lot of work, and sometimes, okay, but ultimately very rewarding with these doors opening for you. So we have balance coming in here for you. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful affirmation there for you. Balance and harmony is coming in there for you. And remember, we've got that Two of Swords, which can represent that balance and harmony. So I think there that you're getting things back on track. You're making decisions. You know what you want. You know what action to take. And I think that, you know, you may be finding somebody who is on the same page as you. We have pride. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. Okay, and that's perfect energy for you to be in. A great affirmation for you. Okay, love, balance, harmony, all starts within. All right, and when you're confident in yourself and when you love yourself, anyone that you attract in, anyone that you bring into your world, they complement you. They're not substituting anything, right? They are complementing you, okay? And it's a little bit more, how should we say, it's a lot better for you for the long run, because then you don't run into a codependent kind of relationship, all right? We have loneliness here as well. I know that I am never alone. Okay, so even if you aren't finding your connections right away, you certainly are attracting them in. Okay. For some of you, it may not happen this month. It may happen very near in the future, right? It all depends on your actions as well. Okay. But even though you may still be single, you're looking for love, even if you don't have any prospects right now, Spirit's really got their hand on your back. Okay. Really got that nice, calm, cool, healing hand on your shoulder. Okay. Reminding you that you are never, ever alone. Okay. There's always that spiritual guidance that is around. You have friends, you have family, you've got connections. All right. And so Spirit's really trying to remind you of that. Let's see what repeating numbers that we've got coming here for you. We've got number 33. I am expanding. Yes, you are. Those doors opening for you. Okay. Any positive changes or projects you are considering right now will be well worth your while. Expect that your power to manifest and create will be heightened. I am expanding. Yes, you are. We're going to put that right over there with that Wheel of Fortune and that 10 of Cups and that Ace of Cups, shall we? All right, talk about the holy grail of, 111. Great time for new beginnings for you. Actually, we do have 1111 because we have the Ace of Wands there as well. So 1111, make a wish. Okay. Plus, we've got an additional Ace of Cups. We actually have five ones showing up in your reading. Have a look at that. Okay. Look up the spiritual meaning of the 5 ones. And there will be some messages there for you. It's not very common that we get 5 of them showing up in a reading. Anyway, we have number 26. I am tactful. You have a desire to succeed and will feel most accomplished when your work benefits others. Your intuitive awareness of what people want allows you to come up with innovative solutions to meet their needs. I am tactful. Okay, I think you're really going to trust your senses. Okay, to know what you want, to know what other people want. Okay, and it's a good energy to be in, especially a little bit of tact. Okay, if you got to let someone down easy, it's like, you know what, I think you're looking for something different than I am. Okay, so it's not a bad energy for that. Okay, we also have number 66. I am positive. Yes, sirree, Bob. Your guardian angel is teaching you the essence of unconditional love. Beautiful. You are encouraged to have faith that the universe will provide for you while you are manifesting your inner desires. I am positive. Awesome energy for you guys. Okay. So fling open those doors. Be ready to embrace, to receive, to put yourself out there, and to allow all of these new connections to flow towards you. Know what it is that you want. Don't pay attention to what you don't want. Be willing to let that go. All right. Focus on that positive, and you are attracting all kinds of excellent things into your world. I'm going to leave that there for you. I hope there was something here that did resonate with you on some level. If there was, please show my channel a little bit of love. Hit like on this video. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And if you hit that notification bell, you'll always know when I put up my next reading. I hope you guys have a great month and a half ahead of you. I thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys later, hopefully on the love readings. All right. See you later, guys. Bye.